Good morning, children. Are you happy today? I think you are very happy. Are you surprised to know what are we going to do today? Yes, to your surprise, we are going to learn a story, Mother's Voice. What do you like most? Look at the pictures now. See, what does the boy do? He is eating. What do you see in the next picture? They are playing. What do you see in the next picture? The man is getting ready to travel. From these pictures, what do you learn? We usually like eating, playing, traveling. Among these three, what do you like the most? Yeah, traveling. I too like traveling most. Yes, if anyone would like to take you to the space, will you accept it? Yes, certainly. See the picture, look at the picture. It is a picture of a space. Would you like to travel to space? Yes.
The 8 planets in their increasing order of distance from the Sun are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. They revolve around the Sun in definite orbits. Mercury is the smallest planet in the solar system. As Mercury is nearest to the Sun, it is extremely hot during the day and extremely cold during the night. The second planet, Venus, is the hottest and brightest of all planets. As it can be seen in the morning and evening, it is called as the morning star or evening star. The third planet in the solar system is our planet Earth. Nearly 70% of the Earth's surface is covered with water, due to which the Earth is also called the blue planet. It is the only planet on which life is known to exist. The fourth planet is Mars. It is also known.
Whom do you like most in the world? You see pictures like mother and child, lioness and the calf. Yes, we like the mother most. Even the animals like the mothers most. Here we are going to see a lesson about mother's voice. This story is a story of an astronaut who longed to go to space, and he recorded his mother's voice and he listened to it often in the space. We are going to see about the astronaut in this lesson. Shall we go to the lesson now? Are you ready to listen to new words? Now see, tunnels. What do you mean by this tunnels? Artificial ground passage. Look at the picture now. There you can see a passage. So tunnels means artificial underground passage. Next you see course. What do you mean by course? You see in this picture, the girl prepares her bed, the boy takes his dog for a walk, and the boy cleans his car. What do you learn from this? You know, these boys and girls, they are doing their routine work. Then what do you mean by it? Course. Course means routine works. We can see the third word, orchards. Orchards is nothing, a land with fruit trees. Look at the picture now. You see a big tree with the apples. Yes, it is an apple orchard. Look at the fourth picture now. What do you see in the picture? The boy is standing. He is getting ready for a journey. Yes, the word is expedition. What do you mean by expedition? Expedition is a journey with a purpose for exploration or research. What do you see in the picture? Fifth word, elevator. Have you seen anywhere elevator? Yes, you have seen in shops. Elevator, what is the meaning of it? Lift. Sixth word is astrodrome. How can you pronounce it? Astrodrome, an enclosed stadium. Astrodrome is an enclosed stadium. Have you ever seen a stadium? Yes, I believe you have been watching cricket and cricket stadium. Next word is galaxy. What do you mean by galaxy? Galaxy means a system of millions of stars. It is nothing but a Milky Way. Eighth word, confronted. Confronted means come face to face. Look at the picture. There are two men facing to each other. What is the next word? Glittering. Glittering means shining. What do you see in the picture? There are some stones. They glitters. 10th word is quartz. A hard transparent materials used in making electronic things. Quartz is nothing. It is transparent lights. What do you see in the picture? What does the baby do? The baby is excited. She got something exciting. She laughs with excited smile. What do you see in the picture? There is a space, but the space is very empty. We learn word void. Void means empty space. Opportunity, chance. Opportunity meaning is chance. 14th word is screwed up, feeling sad. Look at the picture. The smiley cries. Next word is tremendous. Look at the picture. The tree looks tremendous, very big, great in amount. You have never seen such a tree. Tremendous meaning is very big or very great. Look at the picture. What does the girl do? The girl requests somebody. Pleaded. Pleaded. Pleaded means requested. Pleaded means requested. Next word we are going to see is bellowed. You see the man, how he is shouting. Bellowed meaning is shouting. Next you see in this picture, the path is filled with trees. The trees are barren. How do we call this season? Autumn. You see in this picture, these two persons that they are conversing. Native. Native meaning is associated with the place or circumstances of a person's birth. So these two persons belong to the same native. How many words did you learn, children, today? You have learned nearly 19 words. Shall we recall the words? Okay. Can you repeat after me? Opportunity, chance, native, associated with place or circumstances of a person's birth. Autumn, it is a season after summer. Bellowed, shout, something with a deep, loud roar. Pleaded, requested. Tremendous, very great in amount. Screwed up, feeling sad. Opportunity, chance. Void, empty space. Exciting. Quartz, it's a transparent material. glittering, shining, confronted, come face to face. Galaxy, a system of millions of stars. In other words, it is a Milky Way. Astrodome, an enclosed stadium. Elevator, lift, expedition, journey with a purpose. Orchards, land of fruits. Course, routine tasks. Tunnels, an underground passage. Thank you, children, for recalling all these new words. Shall we see the story now? This story begins with the visit of the mother and the son admiring the space. The son took his mother along the tunnels of the Selenopolis. Mother felt it very easy to walk in the moon. The son remembered his mother's voice. She used to sing on holidays, but during the weekdays she engaged herself in chores, so her singing was muted and very sad. In the story we see an astronaut who longed to travel to the space. So when he was planning to travel to the space, he remembered his mother's voice once when he took his mother to the space. He loved his mother much and recalled his mother's voice often. His mother felt very easy to walk in the moon. The son remembered his mother's voice. She used to sing on holidays, but during the weekdays her singing was muted and very sad because she was engaged herself in chores. Now do you understand chores? We have learnt? Yes, as you said, chores means routine task. Yes, mothers are always engaged in routine tasks. So the mother was unable to sing on weekdays. But he loved his mother's voice and he took his mother to the moon. There was something unusual in her voice in the moon because she was excited. His mother reminded him about the orchards. She asked his son to return to home. The son explained her about his expedition to the moon. Hearing this, the mother's voice became unusual and sad because of their parting. The mother didn't want to leave his son to the space. When they visited the moon, he explained about Selenopolis that covers more than 100 square kilometers. The mother and son traveled through a moving passage with green plastic stripes rushed them through the echoing tunnels and spacious caves with the walls sparkling in the light of the quartz lamps. Children, can you understand now what does tunnels means? It is an underground passage in the space, and they walked through the caves, spacious caves. The mother and the son. His mother looked in silence at the enormous lily-shaped tent over there. Then he showed the Community of Nations Square, who worked in Selenopolis. What do you mean by Community of Nations Square? It is the people from different countries, they gathered together and they worked in Selenopolis. They were called as Community of Nations Square. There were some tourists also. They had a swam in the river on the moon. It was an exotic experience. And hearing this, his mother reminded her son about the swim in the river Dnieper. Do you know where is Dnieper? Dnieper is in Europe. It is the third biggest river in Europe. His mother asked his son to return to the earth to have a swim in the river Dnieper. They also looked at the Astrodome, where there were 2 spaceships. The spaceships were as big as the size of the Ostankino TV tower. Do you know what is Ostankino TV tower? You see in the picture, there you can see a tower. It is Ostankino TV tower. Where does it situated? It is in Russia. If you get any time in future, try to visit it. You see how big it is. Then the mother encouraged him about the people moving to the neighboring galaxy. Mother's eyes looked very sad. She feared that they might be in trouble by moving to the other galaxy. At the end of the story, the son longed to tell mother about his departure to the moon. He was nervous when he was confronted by the selection commission. His mother explained him that the mother planet was fabulous. What do you mean by fabulous? Fabulous means miracle. It is wonder. She said, the earth is the planet allotted for us to live. Do you agree? The earth is fabulous? Yes, we have many facilities in earth. We can swim in the lake. We can take rest in the shades of the trees. We can go for a walk on a grassy land. And we can get water from many rivers. We can enjoy fruits. She also spoke about spring, which is the source of water. She also said that we are gifted to live under the shades of tree on earth. After listening to the voice in the mother, he saw everything with different eyes. Now the native planet became the real wonder to him. Isn't it? Earth is the real wonder. Do you agree with me? Yes, earth is the real wonder. We have to enjoy our life on earth. Though he knew very well that his journey was tremendous, that he couldn't come, he listened to his mother's voice. She pleaded him to come home to enjoy the bloom of apples, pears, and watermelons. She also reminded him about his walk on the dewy grass, which was exciting. While he was listening to his mother's voice recorded, he heard a voice. Operator, report to the office. Hearing this, he switched off and went off. He played the recorded voice of his mother often. Then he went off to another galaxy. His friends, they were very young. They all went off to another galaxy. They wanted to meet challenging tasks because they are very young. Children, what do you learn from this lesson? Yes, we have to listen to mother's voice always when you are here. Then second thing is, you have to determine to do challenging tasks when you are young, because when you become old, you cannot do certain challenges. So, you use your time properly to meet your challenging tasks. Here ends the story. I think you have listened to the story nicely and you have understood. Shall I ask you some questions from the story? What do you learn from this story? Yes, I think you have learned to listen to your mothers. Some activity work I have given to you, which you can do at home. First thing is, identify the character or the speaker. I will read the sentences so that you can mark it, do it as your home assignment. Who said these sentences? You have to write the character. First one, it is so easy to walk here, son? Second one, they are planning an expedition to a neighboring galaxy. Third one, why should people go off into the unknown? Fourth one, I don't know when we will see each other again. Fifth one, operator on duty, report to office. Sixth one, isn't it a miracle? Seventh one, when will you take your holidays? Eighth one, coming. 9. Let's ride for a bit. 10th one, I don't want to walk barefoot on the dewy grass. Second, you can see, choose the correct answer. You can give the correct answers. Let me read the sentence. You follow me and check the correct answers. The community of Nation Square is where people dash. Options: live on the moon, work on the moon, of different nationalities, come after work. Second one, they are planning an expedition to a neighboring dash. First one, galaxy, country, planet, star. Third one, dash occupies more than 100 square kilometers on the moon. Selenopolis, Metropolis, Astrodrome, Orchards. Fourth one, she walked along the endless tunnels of dash. The earth, the moon, Selenopolis, planet. Fifth one, the spaceships in the Astrodrome were as big as planet, moon, earth and Ostankino TV tower. Shall we recall the lesson now, students? Okay, I'll show you some pictures. You tell me the meaning of the pictures. What do you see in the first picture? Opportunity. Do you remember the meaning for it? Yes, opportunity means chance. What do you see in the next picture? Tunnels. Do you remember the meaning? Yes, tunnels means an underground passage. Do you remember what does Astrodome means? Astrodome means an enclosed stadium. Have you understood the meaning for the word orchards? Orchards, it is a land of trees with fruits. Do you remember when does the autumn appear? Yes, you are correct. The autumn appears after summer. During autumn season, the trees are barren. Do you remember the word Selenopolis? Selenopolis is a space imaginary city. Okay, children, you have answered well. And now we can see the answers for the questions given. You see, identify the character or speaker now. It is so easy to walk here, son. Who said? It's the mother. They are planning an expedition to a neighboring galaxy. It is about the people, those who are going for a galaxy. Why should people go off into the unknown? The mother said, I don't know when we will see each other again. The mother said, operator on duty, report to the office. It is a voice, it came from the office. Isn't it a miracle? Yes, it is said by the mother. When will you take your holidays? The mother said. Coming. The author said. Let's ride for a bit. The son said to his mother, I don't want to walk barefoot on the dewy grass. The son said to his mother, Have you taken the answers correctly? Next, shall we choose the best answer? The community of Nation Square is where people of different nationalities come after work. They are planning an expedition to a neighboring dash. The answer is galaxy. Dash occupies more than 100 square kilometers on the moon. The answer is Selenopolis. She walked along the endless tunnels of dash. The answer is Selenopolis. The spaceships in the Astrodrome were as big as dash, Ostankino TV tower. Now I think you have understood the full lesson. Can you remember the story? Shall we recall the story? Yes, as you said, this story is story of an astronaut who longed to take journey to the moon. He loved his mother, so he always listened to his mother's voice that he recorded. He longed to go to the space and to meet challenging tasks. Some people along with him, they were planning to move to the neighboring galaxy because they were young. From this story, we understand that we can meet any challenge only when we are young. So students, I ask you to listen to your mother's voice when you are young and determined to carry on challengeable tasks in your life. Okay children, I think you have listened to the class well, you answered well. I am happy to take this class to you. I think in future you will do wonderful things in your life. Wish you all the best.